I didn't cherry pick. I didn't want to go to 140 and I want to fight a guy that's a tune-up fight or somebody that's going to get me ready for this challenge. On to 140, I said, let me get the Ring Magazine champion. Let's fight that guy. Let's fight the guy that's the guy. And all that more pressure stuff don't mean nothing. As long as I'm like locked in and I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing, nothing else. That 4-weight world champion, it means everything to me. That's me separating myself. A lot of these guys that they claim is the guys nowadays, none of them can say the 4-weight world champion.
Today is chest, triceps, a little bit of shadow boxing with some weights, keep the ligaments and everything loose, a little bit of forearms to finish it off. Nothing too intense like others, we don't need that. Later today we're gonna go boxing, but prior to that, we're gonna go recover, go see Dr. Dennis in Miami Lakes, head over there, go get readjusted.
Every day is a learning experience, so there he's just focused, you know? And see him focus, every time I know that he has somebody, I always tell him, you already figured him out. You know, that's like letting him know, have fun. From now on, just have.
Two champions. Two completely different minds. One fight that could change boxing forever, and what happens next will shock the entire world. Inside their training camps, Shakur Stevenson is sharpening his accuracy and defense, while Teofimo Lopez is building raw power and explosiveness. Shakur works daily on footwork, timing, and control, while Teofimo pushes intensity and strength. Coaches on both sides fine-tune strategies, sparring gets tougher, and confidence continues to rise as fight night approaches.
We're boxing. Yep. We're original, classic, reason why we're here type of boxing.
Back jab. Double jab. 1, 2.
When it comes to it, like boxing is pretty much all mentality. It's all mental. Are you mentally prepared with the audience? Are you mentally going to be prepared with the certain punch selection? There's things that I also got to train as well. There's things that I have to maintain as well. Those are things that I have to work on within myself. It's a muscle. And it's a muscle memory that you have to create now. If you don't create now, it can harm you the day.
The grind, sacrifice, and mental pressure are real. Every long day in the gym adds fuel to this high-stakes matchup. Fans around the world are waiting for answers, and all eyes will be on them when the bell rings.
You know he like to work off his jab, so you handle that jab, you handle it coming forward. That's the first thing that you always want to do, man. Try to avoid that thing, man. Sparring, man. I love it, I love it. I love it, see it? Right at that chest, it's coming.
Shakur Stevenson enters camp as one of the most technically skilled fighters in boxing today. He is known for elite defense, high ring IQ, and clean precision. His preparation is calm, disciplined, and focused on details that win fights at the highest level.
I don't feel like size win fights. I don't care who you is. If we get in a physical little wrestling match or anything in there, you gonna feel me just as much as I feel you. So.
Shakur's always been on the top level. All these guys have been looking up. So, you know, it's about time that they really find out where their place is, you know. They weren't looking up for nothing. January 31st and whatever fight after that, you know, I really think, you know, he's at the turning point in his career. It's the reason why those guys that came in on the top level were always looking up to his level because he was the only one up there.
All that more pressure stuff don't mean nothing. As long as I'm like locked in and I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing, nothing else matters around me. That 4-weight world champion, it means everything to me. That's me separating myself. A lot of these guys that they claim is the guys nowadays, none of them can say that they are a 4-weight world champion.
Every session has a clear purpose. Every drill sharpens the basics. From the outside, his training may not look flashy, but inside the gym, Stevenson is always thinking. He treats boxing like a chess match, working on small advantages that separate great fighters from the rest.
We just got through sparring. We added trying a few new little things, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's basically the same thing we've been doing. We changed the strategy, but no camp is never exactly the same. So yeah, it's just like always. Like we may try a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it's mainly the same things. One of the best things we have going for us when a person underestimates you, that's lovely. And that ain't the only thing he's underestimated. So we're good.
Defense is a major focus for Stevenson. Slip ropes, mirror work, and controlled sparring fill his schedule. He studies distance, angles, and timing, learning how to stop aggression without taking unnecessary damage.
Time.
Nah.
Went on 5 extra rounds.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I'm still working.
And anything today that changed from like the coach's perspective, you might say that?
Nah, everything was good. Everything was on point. My coach did a good job, and I was sharp.
Thanks, man. Appreciate your time.
Hey, coach, what way you fight? 147. Thank you. As long as it watch.
Sparring partners are carefully chosen to match Teofimo Lopez's speed and explosiveness. Instead of hunting knockouts, Stevenson focuses on clean counters, sharp timing, and smart exits after exchanges, staying disciplined and efficient.
Shakur is amazing. A guy like me been knowing Shakur for over 10 years now. The boxing world know that we brothers and we'll never fight each other. And just being around him in his camp, man, is nothing but positive energy. And everybody wanted to be great. He's like my big brother, man. Like, he is my big brother, honestly. You know, he got all the wisdom in the world, especially when it comes to defense. So he's just making sure I stay sharp on my defense and not getting...
Meanwhile, across the country, Teofimo Lopez's training camp tells a very different story. His camp is loud, intense, and driven by energy, power, and confidence.
How much I achieved that. He's always gotta beat whoever. I beat Shakur, they'll say he went up weight class, he wasn't in the weight range. When I flatline him and they say, oh, he had the best defense, that's just how it's gonna be. You gotta be okay with it. I ended up being okay with it.
I'm gonna show everyone that his defense is not as immaculable like they say it is. That's my job. That's my job. My job is to show the true flaws that they can't see, that the world cannot see. My job is to show the world that can't nobody beat me. And I make it look pretty.
You can do all this, all this, all this. Bro, you try to step this way, go night-night. You're going night-night.
What's gonna happen then when I beat Shakur? What you all gonna say then? You know what I mean? I believe in me. I believe in me before anybody else believes.
Lopez believes Stevenson is chasing a historic moment, similar to what Terence Crawford achieved in his biggest fights. That motivation is part of why Stevenson was willing to move up and wait for a challenge against Lopez.
Stepping up because he got nobody else to go after. He's stepping up to try to prove a point. You know, his big bro, Terence Bud Crawford, you know, put a huge upset and made a historical moment in time. I think those things like that make Shakur want to step up the plate, step up to the challenge and face Teofimo. Who is I? I mean, we were stablemates, me and Shakur, top rank. He talks about this and that and about I was jealous of him. No, I'm not. You were a 2016 USA silver medalist. You're gonna get your signing bonus and all that extra stuff. Thing was, they were trying to secure him in a different route because they had put a lot of money in him. Me, I think I was just supposed to be an opponent eventually. I'm possessively obsessed with this, man. That's why they call me crazy. It's all right.
Lopez Sr. has compared his son to Roy Jones Jr., pointing to Teofimo's rare mix of speed, power, athleticism, and confidence. He says Teofimo's explosive and unpredictable style makes him dangerous from any angle. According to him, it's not just about highlights, but mindset. Like Roy Jones, Teofimo fights with fearlessness and total belief in himself. Lopez Sr. believes when Teofimo is fully focused and motivated, he is nearly unbeatable and capable of defining greatness in this era.
Mentality with us, we got style, we're faster, I mean everything. I mean, we entertaining there, man. You haven't seen a fighter like my son, I think, since Roy Jones Jr., you know, doing all those tricks and stuff. You know, you don't see none of those guys doing that stuff. They try to be like you and they can't be like you, bro. You gotta be born with that gift. I see it like a chess match, first 2 rounds, and then my son will figure him out, you know, and just destroy him, make him look stupid. That's what I see.
You gotta push yourself. How you remain on top. Gotta push yourself.
I think the fight fans and everyone around the world of boxing should tune in on this, even if you're not, just in combat alone. I think this is a great moment right now. The crowd's gonna go bazooka. As far as Newark and New York and all that, I mean, you got East Coast. Everyone's gonna be pulling up. I want West Coast to come out here too, man. You know, it's Brooklyn. Man, spread love. It's the Brooklyn.
Shakur Stevenson says his motivation comes from a deep competitive drive. He always wants the toughest challenges. After watching Lopez fight, Stevenson noticed his flashy confidence and athletic style, which reminded him of a young Roy Jones. That inspired him to test himself against such a talented opponent. Stevenson sees this fight as a key moment to measure his growth while adjusting to new strategies. Looking back at his fight against William Zepeda, he admits it was difficult and uncomfortable, but it helped him grow under pressure.
Bro, what is it about you that has you, looking at a fighter that you know is the truth, and then saying, I want to fight him? It seems like it should be normal if you're a fighter, right? But that stuff is dying off in the game right now, and I feel like you one of the last of the dying breed that actually want real challenges.
Yeah, I'm competitive, bro, so it's like, I want to be the best. So when I see certain guys out there, and I seen Teo his last fight, I was there front row, and I'm like, damn, this dude is like, he like a baby Roy, like he like doing things with his hands down, flashy. And I thought it was cool, so it kind of made me want to get in a ring with him and see if he could do them things against my style.
Your last fight was against William Zepeda in July, and you fought a totally different way. It wasn't the easiest way or the best way to fight, but I think it was good for you and your development because it not only sent a message to the rest.
That experience taught Stevenson how to handle constant pressure. He proved he could stay calm and effective even in tough situations. Now, facing Lopez, Stevenson feels ready for the speed, power, and unpredictability of an elite opponent. His focus, adaptability, and experience give him confidence that he can control the fight intelligently and show he belongs at the very top of the sport.
Your division at that time and then the one above you, but it sent a message to the fans, but I think it also did something for you to prove to yourself that, man, listen, that wasn't like my best performance, but I showed you I can get it out the mud. What did that performance kind of do for you now that you look back at it?
Honestly, I think like styles-wise, I think that Zepeda's style is the style that's supposed to give me the most trouble. Like guys that box and give me time to think is the guys that's gonna have a fit with me all night. But the guys who press me and put me against the ropes and throw a million punches, that's the style that's supposed to give me trouble. So I went out there and I prevailed against that style, and now I'm fighting against a boxer, which for me, it just makes it more fun. I don't have to deal with a guy that's trying to like wear me down so much.
Right.
So now I gotta play chess. I gotta do what I do best, play chess.